We live in an era where the digital world is no longer separate from real life. From the moment we wake up to the glow of a smartphone screen, to the late-night scroll through endless feeds, technology has become the lens through which many of us see the world. The Internet has connected billions, creating a web of knowledge, cultures, and perspectives never before possible. But it has also created new challenges for faith, for meaning, and for the human heart. The Quran often calls us to reflect on the tools and powers given to humanity. In Surah Ar-Rahman 55, verse 33, it says, "O company of jinn and mankind, if you are able to pass beyond the regions of the heavens and the earth, then pass. You will not pass except by authority." This verse reminds us of human exploration and the pursuit of knowledge. Today, through satellites, artificial intelligence, and quantum computing, we are passing through new frontiers, not just in space, but in digital realms. Yet the verse also hints at limits, that knowledge and power come with boundaries and responsibilities. Globally, more than 5.4 billion people are now connected to the Internet. Social media platforms reach audiences larger than the populations of entire continents. This means ideas, whether true or false, inspiring or destructive, can travel faster than ever before in human history. The Quran warns us about this in Surah Al-Hujurat 49, verse 6. "O you who have believed, if there comes to you a disobedient one with information, investigate, lest you harm people out of ignorance and become, over what you have done, regretful." In the age of fake news, misinformation campaigns, and manipulated media, these words feel as though they were written for our very moment. But technology is not only a danger, it is also a tremendous opportunity. Through online education, millions of children in remote villages now have access to lessons that were once reserved for the privileged few. Through digital Quran apps and lecture archives, people can study and reflect no matter where they live. Artificial intelligence is helping doctors diagnose illnesses faster, farmers increase yields, and researchers model climate change with greater accuracy. These are echoes of the Quranic invitation to use reason, to observe, and to learn. And He taught Adam the names, all of them. Surah Al-Baqarah 2, verse 31. The gift of naming, of categorizing, of knowledge itself, is a foundation of our humanity. Yet with all this knowledge at our fingertips, many still feel empty. Studies across the world reveal rising rates of loneliness, especially among younger generations. In countries with high Internet penetration, surveys by organizations like Pew Research and the World Health Organization show an increase in anxiety, depression, and feelings of disconnection, even as we are more connected digitally than ever before. The Quran speaks directly to this paradox in Surah Ar-Ra'd 13, verse 28. Unquestionably, by the remembrance of God, hearts find rest. Technology can inform, entertain, and distract, but it cannot heal the soul. Rest is found not in endless scrolling, but in moments of remembrance and grounding. In this digital age, identity has also become fragmented. People present curated versions of themselves online, sometimes creating pressure to maintain an image that does not match reality. Influencer culture can turn self-worth into likes, followers, and fleeting validation. Yet the Quran redefines identity in Surah Al-Hujurat 49, verse 13. "O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female, and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of God is the most righteous of you. True worth is not measured in digital metrics, but in righteousness, character, and sincerity." The digital age has also blurred the boundaries of time and space. A student in Indonesia can attend a lecture from Harvard without leaving home. A small business in Nigeria can sell products to customers in Brazil. A family separated by migration can remain connected across continents with a single video call. These global connections echo the Quranic vision of humanity as a single family spread across nations. But at the same time, the speed of information can make us impatient, less reflective, always seeking the next update. In contrast, the Quran often emphasizes patience and contemplation. And be patient, for indeed, God does not allow to be lost the reward of those who do good. Surah Hud 11, verse 115. We also face ethical dilemmas that previous generations never encountered. Artificial intelligence now makes decisions that affect hiring, justice systems, even medical care. Algorithms shape what news we read, what products we buy, and sometimes even what we believe. With this power comes responsibility to ensure technology serves humanity rather than enslaving it. The Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah, E2, verse 195 commands, "And do not throw yourselves with your own hands into destruction, and do good. Indeed, God loves the doers of good." Technology can either uplift society or lead it into harm, depending on how it is used. Even privacy, once natural, is now something we fight to protect. Our personal data, where we live, what we buy, what we think, is collected and sold, often without our knowledge. This raises questions about dignity and trust. The Quran warns against intrusion in Surah An-Nur 24, verse 27. "O you who have believed, do not enter houses other than your own houses until you ascertain welcome and greet their inhabitants." The digital age requires a new form of this ethic, not entering people's private lives through data exploitation without consent. As we move forward, the digital age will not slow down. Quantum computers, artificial intelligence, brain-computer interfaces, and virtual reality will push the boundaries even further. Humanity will face new questions. What does it mean to be human when machines can mimic thought? What does it mean to be alive when biology itself can be edited? These questions are not only scientific, but deeply spiritual. The Quran closes the gap between ancient and modern by constantly directing us to reflection. In Surah Al-Imran 3, verse 190, it says, "Indeed, in the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alternation of the night and the day are signs for those of understanding." Understanding is not limited to one age. Whether in the desert sands of Arabia or in the glow of a smartphone screen, signs are always present for those who reflect. Faith in the digital age is not about rejecting technology, nor is it about surrendering blindly to it. It is about balance. It is about using the tools of our time with wisdom, responsibility, and humility. It is about remembering that behind every algorithm is a human being, and behind every discovery is a deeper call to meaning. As humanity navigates this hyperconnected world, the echo of an ancient truth remains steady. "And we did not create the heaven and earth and everything between them except in truth and for a specified term." Surah Al-Ahqaf 46, verse 3. The digital world may change faster than we can keep up, but truth remains constant. And in that truth, faith continues to guide, reminding us who we are, where we come from, and where we are going.